what it is, man. Today I have someone special, a very, very special guest. Somebody I call a soldier, somebody who's been doing it for years, who has contributed to so many different projects that sometimes the music you enjoy and listening, you probably don't even know this guy contributed to that project, make that record or that song, what it is. So I'm bringing you this guy today. I mean, this guy's in the native, he's from New York, Brooklyn, right? He's from New York, Brooklyn, BK in the house, I used to live in BK. So, we're gonna talk about this guy, man, and we're gonna get into everything. The album, everything he got going on. My man, my brother.
What's going on, man?
What's good, man? Etzer Nubazz.
Thank you very much.
Etzer Nubazz, brother.
Thank you very much for calling me out to come to the show, man. I see you doing your thing, man.
Nah, man, you doing your thing, man. All I'm doing, I'm just trying to highlight, people like you who are doing something positive.
But we need more people like you also to make people know what's going on in this industry.
You know what? I decided whatever I see was supposed to happen. If it's not happening, if I have to be the one to go ahead and do it myself, that's exactly what I'm doing with
everybody knows not only now what you're doing, everybody knows you're a rapper.
I'm a rapper, I'm a writer, I'm a teacher, I'm all that stuff.
All that. So that's what's up, man.
And that's really like, when you're multi-talented, you just play different roles. So right now, we're going to get into everything, man. We have so much we can be talking about.
So many.
I want a brief history, man, because I want people to understand. I want a brief history. About your journey in this HMI.
Well, let me keep it short. Already told him I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
Their family's from Haiti.
Yeah.
My mom's from Kinskov. My dad's from Port-au-Prince. I have a music background. Family's from background. I have my uncle used to play for System Band.
Mm-hmm. And, legendary band.
Legendary person, yeah. Then I've been listening to music since the age of 10 years old.
Wow.
Since the age of 10, I've been playing music, listening to it. Playing music the age of 16, I was start playing the music professionally.
How did you get into playing music?
By, like I said, my uncle's playing System Band, so he usually sometimes take me to rehearsal. Mm-hmm. And I used to watch them perform, practice. Mm-hmm. And I used to feel the love for playing the drums, or playing the conga, or playing the percussions.
Mm-hmm. So that's your love.
That was at that time, it was my love, yes. So I played, and I'd watch and learn and see what they've been doing. Mm-hmm. And it's just gradually weared off of me. I didn't have nobody teach me. I just look and see, and I just stopped playing, And since then, something about compa and this is what I wanted to do. It just wear on me, and this is what I wanted to do.
So, were you in the church? Did you go to
church?
Church?
Yeah, church.
How did you get access to instruments?
Church it was a must. Church was a must. My grandmother, especially I was living with my grandmother at that time. My grandmother, every day Sunday, including sometimes Thursdays, we go to church. So I always used to play the drums for the church. So yes, church, you could say is in me. And my grandma, thanks Lord to my grandmother. She always told me that if you want to make it anywhere, first thing first, you gotta knock on this guy's house called the Lord.
Absolutely.
And He's gonna make a path for you to go
deliver. So now, tell me how many bands you've been in and albums you contributed to.
Well, when I played music, I've been they used to call me a gigger. A gigger is a person that
you play with different bands.
I play with different bands when they need emergency.
They just pay you more money.
They just pay me, and I come and fill in and just leave.
Yeah.
So I played with the best of the best.
Hold on to that, man, because people don't understand. Like as a gigger, you have to be very good.
You got to be
because you got to know how different bands play.
Yeah.
You have to know their music, the rhythm
sections. Yes, you have to know everything about it. So at the age of 19 years old, I was stopped playing professionally. 19 years old, you could say I was playing with Phantom.
Okay, Phantom.
Yeah, at that time. I did gigs for L'Acol. I did gigs for Schuschler.
Old school band.
I did gigs for Skasha.
Legendary.
I did gigs for Magnum Band.
Legendary.
I did gigs for System Band.
Wow.
So at that time, the age of 19 going to 20, I was feeling the roots of compa. I was feeling
because you play with. If you weren't that good, you couldn't play with these.
I'm not going to be able to play with these guys. I will not be able to play with these guys or fill in. So I did, And you know what? It was a great experience because, something that I had to learn.
Yeah.
And I learned so much, especially when Shushler. I didn't know the drummer, Smith.
Yes.
Smith Baptiste. I didn't know he was the first one who created the cymbal. Where cymbal capcale?
Oh, he created it in compa.
He created in compa.
Wow.
He was the first guy creating in compa.
Wow.
And I said, wow. If only they do a book at it.
Wow. We're gonna write a book though.
We gotta write a book.
Right now it's HMIBuzz.com,
because,
man. That's why we are about.
There's a lot of young people playing compa
that don't even
know.
know.
They don't know where.
They don't know the history.
They don't know the history of compa.
We created HMIBuzz.com to highlight all these things. So people now they're gonna know.
Yes, they have to know. So lucky for me, I've been playing with these legends, and I ask them questions.
Yes.
Because things, sometimes knowledge is power.
Always.
There's always power. And I ask so many questions, how to get here, how to get là pour arranger en musique, qui j'ont pour arranger, qui j'ont ou attaquer en mélodie, qui j'ont pas ça one. So they usually mentor me and tell me, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. And that's when I see myself becoming a producer.
Wow, that's what you learn.
Because I'm learning from the greats. I'm learning from the best. And I had a person his name is Wonsa Wobilard. He's a écrivain.
Songwriter.
Songwriter. He's a great songwriter. And he's still writing for, he writes for a lot of people.
People don't even know.
People don't even know.
Yes.
Wonsa Wobilard. I hope he's watching this show because this guy he's a great singer too. From the excellent singer. Excellent singer. And is a person that he taught me, to do an introduction, to do a body, the closing, all of that, and I learned from him.
Just like when you're writing an essay.
Yeah, basically that.
You have to have your introduction, you have to have your bodies.
Your bodies, yeah.
And then you have to have a conclusion.
Your conclusion, yeah.
And that's how a song actually is. So the song format is actually the same way.
Yes.
If you have a topic, then you have to introduce the topic, then you talk about a few details.
Yes.
And then after that, you close it.
Yes, and
so now
another mentor I want to leave out is two people. Once I will be Lord, Wuso Telfor which he's a great guitar player, and he's a teacher also. He plays guitar, he plays piano. He's a good vocalist. He's a teacher vocalist also, so he's a good person. And there's another person called Philip Pierre.
Philip Pierre. I know that name.
Yeah.
I know that name.
Blind. He's a blind.
Yeah, I know. He's in New York.
He's in New York now.
He's a singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter. But
he plays the keyboard.
He plays the keyboard, but he's blind, just like a Stevie Wonder.
I know. Myron Mogi said works with him.
Yes.
And a lot of other people work with him.
Yes, he is absolutely another level in this business.
Okay. Now, I know we can talk forever, man.
Yes, I know.
About the influences, about the people who have mentored you. Now, what I want to get, so that's how you're learning it. That's how all the whole producer things started coming to you, learning, oh man, I'm creating an album, or what I can create my own album after you've learned all these things. So now, then you learn all these things, then when do you decide, say, you know what, I'm putting an album out. I want to put an album out.
Well, let me see. Let me tell you, there was one person that did an first album in front of me. And I have to give him a shout out. His name is Shitli Jazla.
Shitli Abraham.
Shitli Abraham. He did the first album, and I was there.
The first Shitli album you were there.
I was there throughout the whole album. I was there.
Awesome.
And I seen how he worked. And I said, you know what? If he can do it, I could do it too. And
you've been doing it.
And I look what he did, and I observe, and I watch, and I contributed also. And I said, you know what? I need to do mine.
I'm glad you made that decision, because the music you create, I mean, you have a buzz out there about your work ethic, about how good you are, how good of not only a musician, but also a producer. Right? You have a buzz out there, you have a recognition, and you have acknowledgement, you have respect out there. You know what I mean? So, much respect to you. Now, the first album you came out, what was it?
It was Etzer Nubazz.
Etzer Nubazz. Kiani.
Well, I started that album 98, 97, 98, but it came out in 2004.
Okay, so sometimes first album is supposed to take you the longest.
Yeah, it's taking the longest.
Because that's your first time you actually doing that.
Yes.
And in that album, it was the same format as Shitli Abraham album.
It was
so
a collaboration.
Guests?
Yes, a lot of guests. Yes.
So can you give me some names?
Oh well, we had Kenny Demong.
Ok, Kenny Demong, go artist, a fait pam.
Right now,
Zanmim frem.
Kenny Demong is
Oh, le gon album ka manje moun la.
beyond the level right now. Which
Le
I had
album
to
ka
give him.
manje full service.
I respect. Give
Kenny
respect.
Demong all
I had
day, baby.
Armstrong Jen.
Yeah.
Armstrong, which is right now.
On l'autre gros chanteur, chanteur New York All Stars,
Yes,
qui était dans New York All Stars avec Kenny Demong.
Yes. Kenny
Uh-huh.
Demong. I had Bono.
Bono.
Bono chantait. Bono était chantait dans Zelle.
Dans Zelle, ok.
Zelle. And I had Deli François.
Deli François qui était dans design.
Design, yes.
Ah.
Deli François. I had Georgie.
Georgie, sister Zin.
Zin.
Go artist.
I had Tonton.
Tantan. Wow.
Yeah, I have Tonton.
So you had all these people.
I had Elie
Lapointe, another great songwriter,
Good
producer,
song,
and
yes.
guitar player.
I have Josel, Mr. Josel.
Josel, New York.
Josel, New York.
You recorded there.
Yeah,
he
I
has
recorded
a studio.
there. Final mix.
Okay.
Josel.
Mm-hmm.
I had Josel. I had Tines. Tines
Tines.
Benson.
Okay.
Bass player from System Band played it now.
Oh, Tines.
I had Tines. I had Shitley.
Shady Abraham
Played
as a
on the
drummer.
As a drummer. I had the bass player for Music, Mr. Willie France.
Okay.
He was in it. I had.
You have nothing but A-list musicians. A-list musicians.
Yes, I had Once I Will Be Lord, which he sings a song with me, which made
So-
it in Compa Gold, called Apie. That's
Wow.
Compa Gold.
Okay.
Made it
Bomondo.
Compa Gold.
So you're not just a writer. You also sing.
I sing. But you know what happened? I tried, like, my mentor, Once I Will Be Lord, told me, hey, Etzer, you have a voice, you can sing. But I'm always like saying, come on, stop joking with me. Let me do behind the scene. Let me write. Let me produce.
You just released this right here.
Yes. Etzer Nubazz.
Etzer Nubazz. Say
Yes.
Nubazz.
Nubazz.
You don't have a band, do you?
Yes, coming
And no.
soon.
Oh, coming soon. Okay.
Coming soon.
So now,
So it's politics is going right now. There's a lot of people's demanding right now.
It's a process.
It's a process. It's a
Okay,
process,
now
yes.
this is the new album.
Yes.
When did it come out?
This album came out 1 year ago.
A year ago.
Okay,
This album, I mean, I know I can go through it and see. This is my copy, actually.
Yes, this is your copy.
I know how many people,
Yeah.
a lot of people, different people on this.
Yes.
Tell me about the experience making this album, man. Like, what was the most exciting thing
Well,
making this album?
Let me tell you, after when I stopped playing music and I went to college and finished my degree and I came back
Great decision.
to music, I feel that music HMI la manqué un lot ingredients. On samedi là, nous déjà gen Karimi, devine un lot ingrédients qui was different in the market. And I said, you know what? I wanted to bring something different also in the market. So I kind of start working and producing this track.
Okay.
You know, when I came, like, I have like 12 tracks. I call out several of the musicians that I know. I call out Wesley Dave from Black Currents.
Oh, damn.
Yes, I
Baz,
call.
man.
Yes, Bazu.
Black Parents, man. Come on, man. Talented group.
Yes.
A group of brothers, man.
I called out Dabbins.
Dabbins?
Yes.
Bon chanteur.
I called.
System Ben.
Yeah, I called Olivier.
Olivier Duet.
Yes, I called out Mika Ben.
Mika Ben.
I called Stitches.
Stitches, yes. He's a good rapper.
Yes, I called
Female
Stitches.
rapper.
Yes, I called Stitches.
You didn't call me, man. What happened?
You know what happened?
I'm messing with you.
No. Don't get
Yeah,
me
I'm
wrong,
messing
man.
with you.
You know, a lot of people say me the same thing. What happened to me? What happened to me? But you know, it's not to me. Like your guys' next album, I already wrote a list, and I know the next album you're gonna be on the next album.
Hey,
Definitely.
brother. I was going to
Because,
make
you know,
a joke, though.
No, it's not. It's all good because I really do need you because you do have something that I want from
Wow.
you. You
Okay.
understand? It's like you cannot get to too many people. Like,
Yeah.
And also I have the icon itself, Mr. Kinkino.
Kinky no.
The icon itself.
Yo, I love this guy, man.
You know,
I love this guy.
and I have a guy who did rap for me, also music, Mr. Depeche for Rock Farm.
Walk Farm. Okay.
Rock Farm, yeah. Depeche, Mr. Très bon. We did a cover song called I Wanna Know What Love Is.
I wanna know.
Yes, and he laid it out, man. That's
You can show me.
Yeah. So we did that track. So basically, from there we start recording. We was recording with the tracks. You have the CD itself has 12 tracks on it. 12 tracks. So you have Lagim Non Nubazz, Réalité, Mettez-moi l'air, Click M, She's a Teaser, which the video.
That's what I wanted to get to. You said it before I said it.
Okay.
She's a teaser featuring Oli Duret,
Yes.
Video Sadeyo,
Video
un video qui edited by Ron Mentor,
Yes.
who is the co-owner of HMIBuzz.com,
Yes,
co-owner.
yes.
So Ron is sick with it. When I'm gonna do an interview with Ron, people have to discover Ron and everything he has done. Because there's gonna pile belle vidéo de like a marché, vidéo populaire. Ron edited all those videos.
Well, it was a friend. It was a friend got me a contact with Ron.
Yeah.
And I remember I spoke to Ron on the phone. I heard you good. And I said, I do my thing.
Yeah, I do my
thing. I
thing.
said, listen.
He's humble.
I said, listen. There's no doing my thing in my video. You gotta be on point because my child get do. I make sure, okay, you gotta be on point in everything. But again, no. Who read? Once I'm doing it because I have a star with me. I gotta make sure this video is on point.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he did deliver.
Absolutely.
Deliver.
Ron is
content.
that's the man. That's the man.
I'm happy that he delivered color corrections on
So
point.
that video is out right now. People can go check it out.
Yeah, everybody, go to YouTube.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Everywhere. The video's everywhere. All the social media.
So the next thing right now is you putting a band together right now. So
Right.
you can tour the album.
Well, the band's coming out in 2015.
2015. A few more days from now.
Yeah, a few more days coming out. You will see the poster of the guys in 2015. We are practicing on the low key. So far, so good. Things are happening.
So man, that's really what I wanted to give the people, man, about what you've been doing, what you're doing now, and what you're gonna be doing, man. Etzer Nubazz. You know what I mean? Support. He's down with the movement. HMIBuzz.com. We thank you for watching, and we ask you every time you see an interview, see an interview, share it, talk about it, let the people know what's going on. We're doing something different, you know what I mean? And shout out to my man Ron Mentor, my co-owner, the co-owner of HMIBuzz.com, my partner, my friend, my brother, St. Mike Production, baby. We here, HMIBuzz.com, Osmosis. Check out on Twitter, on Facebook. Go ahead and like our page. Look for HMIBuzz.com, baby. My man.
Oh, man, thank you very much for having me, man.
Man, come on, man.
It's
not this first time. This is the first time, but this is not the last time.
It's not the last time. You'll hear more of me.
We just started.
Yeah, we just started.
All right, peace. Man.